What's going on, everybody? Doc, Average Gamer Guys, back yet again. More Escape from Tarkov action and another episode of The Escape. So we're jumping in. We're going to mix it up a little bit this episode, and we are going to be grinding probably a little bit of Interchange. I'm looking to pick a couple of things up. I need some toolkits. I need some things and some items for the hideout. And I also need some keys, although Power Station will be the only place that we probably will really hit a ton of jackets. We're just going to see if we can pick some gear up here and get some things going. So that's on the agenda. We might jump into customs. We're probably going to jump into factory if we have a successful interchange run and are able to get basically our toolkit so we can go fix the board. And we may also try to do some pistol kills and get stirrup complete as well. So that's on the agenda. Without further ado, let's jump in, get some raids. All right, we're gonna choose our shots here a little bit. I didn't have a lot of M80 ammo, but we're gonna run this DT. Oh, and we got the rain. And we got a not great spawn here. Let's see if we can get some gear. Let's see if we can get some stuff. This is loud. Woo! Slow Bud is gonna be in trouble here trying to get in. Get up into this tree cover a bit. Not a preferred spawn. We can certainly check a little bit of tech. We can just get in. Alright, big win. You have Emercom. Actually. So don't sleep on this area back here. Some solid items. We actually need this Iskra for woods. I'm gonna swap these things out for it. Jeez, that's whoo, whoo. Fuck the old butthole up there a little bit. What I'd like to do is actually kind of push through. Don't that take those. And go back of like Goshen. Great way to get your search skill up here. Exactly back where we'd like to go. It is actually. It's like right back where we want to go. I still feel like this is really loud. And I need to be careful here. A ton of ammo. What I do is push back here and push around towards like Emercom. that. I'm not necessarily here for the PvP. I'm not necessarily going to avoid it. But I do want to pick fights that are smart. This used to be a really good place for things like corrugated hose and propane and a bunch of things. Has been not so good as of late. %, worth that. 100%. You can also find like G phones and phone things right there. Not bad, not bad. Good little raid. Elite, nice. Petitioner. And I do have Emercom. Again, just gonna take our time. We'll move through the back here, pick up a few other things. Try to have an easy in and out raid here, just to top our money up a bit. See if we can't get close to that scav junk box. Much of the fighting was over here, though. At least it sounded like it was. I think what we'll do is open the dang door. See if we can't get some tech components. Maybe get real lucky and find a CPU. Sounds like shots over at power. Shot's kind of mid now. The other nice part about doing this, if you are, you know, certainly if you're looking to make money, this is a great way to do it. All this stuff will sell really nicely on the flea. You know, nothing super crazy, but a couple thousand rubles a piece. Players are selling pretty good. And just a great way to top up on money. Gonna grab some here too. I mean, you can just make an absolute crazy amount, squash, things like that. Pretty well topped up, so I'm just gonna move. I'm looking for Tushankas, though. Come across any of those, we'll want to take them for future therapist quests. We'll get general wares here pretty quick, I think, so. I have seen Killa spawn in this back area, kind of by the forklift, sort of. Pretty close to it. Kind of by the truck as well. Fine. That. Now, if we can get a spare gun here, best. You know, I did say spare gun. I did. Yeah. I use this right now. Do something along this line. Two are like some of the most dangerous toolboxes in the game. Propane would be a solid pickup. Ammo is just so bad. I got a scav out in my front. Forget hose, we definitely need. That too. Tox sells really good to traders. I wish they would fix that. Would be nice. Oh, we should be able to get another Iskra right here. That's a scav. Iskra. BP ammo. Okay. That. Gonna do this. We're gonna do that, and I'm gonna eat this. Propitol? Nice little item. Alright, certainly a good position. We can actually go woods after this. Why couldn't you have a regular gun I could take? Looked like that guy also had a pistol. Don't shoot me. Let's go. Nice. Really nice. A good little chunk of experience here. A couple of scav kills, which is great. Not a whole lot of ammo spent. Just a nice, successful, easy raid. Generally avoided. Had a nice path. Got our search skill up really good, hitting all of those filing cabinets, so solid. So here's a quick glance at the old loot haul. And just a good, again, a good all-around raid. Really nice. Get a couple of good things in here. A lot of good stuff in here. Certainly some things we need. The biggest things here, obviously corrugated hose we need a ton of. Iskras are great. Again, we're going to jump into woods. We're going to try to get that task complete. A Tetris, power bank, and a diary is fantastic. Now, what we'll end up doing is selling the Tetris. We'll hang on to the power bank for later on. And we'll sell the diary to Peacekeeper, which will be a really nice bump in our money spent and our dollars with him. So that's really good. The rest of the stuff, we'll hang on to some of it. We'll, sell the rest of it. And yeah, that's what we got going there. So we'll get unpacked. And after that, to woods we go. We'll see you in the raid. Okay, so very quickly before we jump into the raid, I do want to talk about what I did so there's not a big surprise. So we were able to sell a whole bunch of stuff, and in doing so, I was able to get to the 1.1 million rubles in order to buy this lovely scav junk box. So what that has done is given me a huge amount of space. Anybody playing solo, especially on a standard account, I very strongly recommend this be the first thing that you buy. Especially if you're planning on going for quest completion and hideout upgrades, it is going to save you a just enormous amount of space. In addition to that, it can allow you to pick up some of those extra barter items and actually maybe go towards barters in the future with the traders. So I would not recommend to do what I did, which is basically spend all of your money. If you're comfortable making money, I would certainly recommend that you go ahead and do that. And that's kind of the space that I'm currently in. So we're going to jump into the woods raid like I talked about, but I just wanted to highlight that was kind of my mentality and my thought process. We're going to go into woods, moderately geared, low level geared-ish, and we'll see if we can't just get both of these down and find out what else we can find along the way is what I was trying to say. We'll see you in the raid. So I'm hoping it's not raining too bad. Got some woods here, a little sniper rifle action. So hopefully we have decent visibility. Okay. Throw a pistol as backup. It seemed like a smart idea. I regret it. The nice part, we get a Very close scav house just to our right. A very close ZB-14. What I need to be careful on is somebody can also spawn very close, moving from the opposing direction. So coming basically towards ZB-14. And then we can also have a spawn just kind of wrapped around to our right. So I do want to move kind of quick. Hopefully avoid that. Or catch them out if they decide to cross. Paying too much attention to that. Fog is certainly going to help anybody in that position. I want to get here. I want to get this down. Don't like silhouetting myself on the wall, but so the key here with this task, so again, we placed the water bottles earlier. Here with this task is make sure you're always facing forward. What I can do is I can let go of F, my interact button. If I need to, I'm going to be able to draw my weapon pretty quickly, so if we hear somebody rustle those bushes, we'll be able to at least engage and maybe stand a chance on getting the fight. So, that done, move these things. We'll secure our meds. Should really need that. I'm gonna bring you back out. Now this is where if we had a ZB-14 key, be in a good position. Fortunately, we do not. Okay. Now ZB-16 is our next move here. We'll spend a little bit of time. I don't like to silhouette myself up here, but we can get a nice little snipe spot. Somebody can spawn back over there. It's an M700 as well. What happened to this rock and this tree? It used to be able to kind of tuck in there. It's like it didn't render correctly or something. It actually looks like kind of look like a player. Could have been a scav. Pretty geared scav. Maybe a hunter. Sight on it. Had a helmet. So Woods has always been an interesting map for me because sometimes you get a ton of action and sometimes you don't. My guess is he's killing scavs. Yep, the scav right there. Shooting at him. Probably on the overlook rock. don't know why that scav would away. Night, son. That's a heck of a shot, boys. So, one other tip for this map is it's great for sniping. But it's important not to get too tunneled. And what I'm looking for now is I genuinely believe the guy that I killed right there was alone. I fully believe that. But we still heard shots over that way. Probably another, again, that 700 guy. The scav. And so what I'm trying to do here is basically just look for movement, which is how I found that player over there that stood up on the ridge. So I see two scavs moving. These guys are running around. Guys crossing over. Not really targeted at anybody. What I'm looking for is movement to try to draw the eye. And so if you're having, this is a fantastic scenario for that. If obviously once we scope in, we can see them. Obviously the fog makes it a little hard farther out, but what the fog does do is provide this like background, right? And it kind of whites things out, and it's going to make movement very, very easy to pick up. So just remember that, and remember the reverse if somebody is, you know, if you're in the position of trying to get that fight. So I'm trying not to move very much. I'm trying to stay relatively steady. I am kind of camping my body here just to see if anybody does make the trip over. Might draw a little bit of interest with some of these shots. All right, that way. Secure the keel. Oh, ow. Armor back, bud. Dang. Dude, geared up, man. Holy. This is a nice gun. 855. That's okay. The rain is back again. That scab. I was like, that's a dead guy right there, I'm pretty sure. You know, I was to say, my aim was not great, but holy moly, this guy takes some hits. Recoil control. Not great. Really not great. My God. I'm just gonna do just a really quick sweep of this because it's already been hit. And we want to get to 16 and then... Alright, son. Whole lot of scabs here. Don't anticipate to find a whole lot here. Sugar. Great pickup. And at Tushunka. And at Beef fuel? My gosh. Actually, we are finding quite a few things. I don't need that. 100% that. 100% this. Blood set. Oh, we'll drink our juice up. Looks like this wasn't as thoroughly hit as I thought. It was not. It looks like it was pretty run through pretty fast. Okay. I think that's sufficient. Same thing here with this objective. Point towards the door. If you hear something, a lot of bushes and stuff, it's very hard to sneak in here. Hear something, let go F and get ready to fire. And you've got a nice little fatal funnel there, so hopefully you can be successful in your fight. Alright, defuel is very good. And I want to make sure we hang on to that. We had a flashlight on this. So if you're around in the area, I do recommend checking this out. Quite a few weapon crates down here. I know it's very hard to see. But can have some pretty good stuff down here. I was gonna say I could probably. Oh, gosh, it's so dark. Okay, this one. Hey. Okay. Be mindful coming out of here. Scavs can roam. Keep roaming scavs. That guy run too. As we move to extract here, another reason I like sniping in woods is one, you're gonna have to get used to using bolt action sniper rifles, especially if you plan on questing with Jaeger. In addition to that, you need to level up your sniper skill And so any kills you can get, any even hits with the sniper rifles that you can rack up, especially early on in your journey, is going to be really, really beneficial for you in not having that be a huge roadblock later on down the road. So Woods is, again, a great map for that. You can take your raids, patiently, and you can find opportunities. You can certainly get good snipes on scavs, which is a great opportunity to get that sniper skill leveled up. And strongly recommend doing that. This was just a nice overall little raid here. We got our task complete. Got a player kill, got some scav kills. I will take it. So nice 4,500 experience raid, 30 minutes, pretty solid for Woods, I think. Again, we get some nice kills here, and we got a shooter born in heaven kill, even though we didn't have the quest open, unfortunately. And nice little 112 meter headshot there. Sorry, bud. Pretty solid. Pretty solid. We hit a 127 meter shot too. Must have been on a scav. Getting real close here to level 14, which is very nice. All right, and here was our loot haul. Nothing super fantastic. The cleaner is really nice because we'll need that for a nutrition upgrade. The defuel we need for heating as well. So both of those are really solid. We grab a couple of other things that we need, but the best thing that we got here, which we're going to turn in right away, is Survivalist Path Thrifty. We got both of our Iskras down. It's just a fantastic place to be. I'm going to go ahead and turn that in. We're going to get a fuel, which is really, really beneficial, in addition to some phase control relays, which is nice. And now we got to do 5 minutes in dehydration, which is a very easy task to get done. So we'll look at doing that sometime here in the very near future. So we're going to sell a few things. I think I can squeeze in a quick factory pistol run. So we're going to grab a set of ears. We're going to grab our pistol, and we're going to see what we can turn it into. We'll see you in that raid. All right, so we're going to squeeze in a quick factory run. We did wear armor, and we got ears. This is a nice pistol. Scav? What I'm going to do... run this underneath, yeah. I also brought a toolkit up my butt. I feel like I should be getting pushed right now. How's the armor? I don't know where this guy is. Guy around here somewhere. If I can get in and fix one of these control boards, that'd be great. I don't know where they're wood like that. That's a player, for sure. Without a doubt. This is great. Wunderbar. Yes. Man, I wish I'd brought a second one. I'd probably get both of them down. I honestly should have fixed this one over here, but what it is. Some good keys or something. I killed 2 players. Him and another guy. Honestly thinking I might just leave. Somebody already did leave. What a weird raid. Heard him. I think we just leave. It's unfortunate I couldn't like leg that guy or do anything else to get him. He was definitely more geared than we were. Put the fear in him. I'll take it. We get what I mean. We did not die. Oh yeah, hardly even hurt. Jeez. And we got one of the control boards fixed, so that's a big win. All right, so all in all, actually a really nice episode. 3 survives, good quest progress, got a couple of things done. We got our lucky scav junk box, and we're back to building forward some money here, which is really, really good. So good track record run in front of us. I'm very, very excited. We've got a couple of things that we are going to grab from the from our insurance. We have some insurance back from Mr. Trapper. So if you see some additional things, this is where it's coming from here. But like I said, really good. Very happy with today's run. So yeah, I'm trying to think what we do next here. So we certainly have quite a few tasks. I do want to try to keep moving towards stirrup. So we'll probably do like a factory or two run per episode going forward until this is done. I do want to get the flash drives. I do want to get farming part 1 done as well, and survivalist pass. So we've got a lot of kind of still early quests. The other thing holding us up is delivery from the past, because we don't have a director's office key. So I'm going to try to actually farm that up a little bit, either through jackets or in filing cabinets. So that's going to be a goal as well, and keep moving towards that. The other thing that obviously we want to do is we're getting pretty close to making our way into level 20, which is going to be really good. So 29 raids in, 51% survival. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. And we're on a win streak right now, actually, our current longest. So hopefully we can keep a couple of good wins going forward and get some things going with that. Quick plug here as we close out: like, comment, subscribe. Hopefully this series is really helpful for you, especially from a solo player on a standard account perspective. And hopefully I'm just showing you some good ways in order to try to get some of these tasks done, and really just kind of take your time and make the best use out of it, regardless of how the raids end up. Obviously this one was a really good one for us. We were able to get quite a bit done, and that was really nice. But even if we would have died in some of those raids, we certainly still would have been able to get some good quest progress, which is really fantastic. In addition to liking, commenting, and subscribing, we certainly want to hear your thoughts down below. If there's something you'd like to see as well, please let us know. But in addition to that, we do stream over on Twitch Fridays and Saturdays, 8:30 Eastern Standard Time, and then randomly in the evenings throughout the week as well. Link in the description, as well as our Discord and our Twitter. Give us some follows over there, join our community. People playing Tarkov, great place to ask some questions. We'd love to see you in a stream. Run some raids. We just did a hardcore recording just a couple of days ago by the time this goes up, or maybe last weekend, live. So it's a cool thing to come and be able to see and actually chat how we're doing in the raids as well. So we'd love to see you over on a stream. Other than that, Doc, Average Gamer Guys, as always, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next episode of The Escape. Peace.